Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Ressha-hen. And last episode we delved more into particularly Tanjiro's dream, and I got to see more of that, but I think he was getting close to getting out of the dream, or did get out of the dream. He was kind of, roughly around there. So I guess we'll see how that goes, because everyone's still kind of sleeping right now, so if we can get people out of the sleepy land and start stabbing the demon, I think that would be great. So let's jump on into the episode and see how Tanjiro's progress is, and everyone else's progress, and just progress in general. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, we also got some of that. You said Yaiba, does that count as a partial title drop? I mean, Yaiba just means blade, but... Alright, yeah, we had this dramatic scene. I kind of forgot. No wonder my mind was a little bit wishy-washy on what happened last. Because this was kind of... yeah. It's a little bit hard not to hesitate. We're operating under an assumption. I think it's important to remember that. Oh yeah, we had this amazing view as well. The guy walking in a 3D desktop wallpaper. Don't worry, stranger, we'll guide you around. We're more than happy to help. We love getting visitors. Would you like to say hi to my sister? Man, that is pretty though. We're just trying to be helpful. You seem like a swell guy. Well, yeah. Honestly, the ground almost makes me think of the sub-boss in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, when you battle, like, Shadow Link or whatever. Oh, whoa, wow, that looked cool. They're still trying to help too. Okay, wow, that's a start of an episode. Man, I forget how cool the start of the opening is. It's so good. I mean, the whole opening's good, but that part especially was good. Yeah, this opening is just straight fire. No question about that. And screw you. What exactly is an akeboshi, like a shining star? I don't know what that means. I guess I could look it up later. And then Nezuko kick. Yeah, also we got Nezuko waking up. Sorry, waking out of her box last episode. And the fire just, the fire. Insults. Oh, this is the boar's dream. Inosuke. I was blanking on his name. I think this is Inosuke's dream. His spiritual core. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Rude. Oh! Oh god, that is terrifying. Yeah, I bet she wishes she could switch with somebody. Go to Tanjiro's spiritual core. Because man, is that difference. Oh, that is hilarious. You know, when he said Makurada, it reminded me of Kobayashi. With Kobayashi Maid Dragon. I'm a little bit curious how this is gonna go. So yeah, this is Zenitsu's spiritual core. Which makes sense because he's a hearing boy, so it's all about what you can hear, not what you can see. Oh god. Yeah, he would not invite a man to his dream. He would never do such a thing. Came to the wrong neighborhood. Now here's a question. Who has it worse? The person going into Inosuke's spiritual core or Zenitsu's? Because neither seems great. In fact, she should definitely switch with Zenitsu, because Zenitsu would have been much more welcoming than Inosuke was. Zenitsu would have been like, door's right over here. You're looking for my spiritual core? It's right over here. Can I get you any snacks while you're here? Like, if you thought the Tanjiro one was welcoming, yeah, if she went to Zenitsu's dream, spiritual core, you would have seen welcoming. Anyway. I really could not do that. You gotta make sure it didn't linger. Because even if it technically worked, if it also hurt you in real life, it would probably not be worth it. Nezuko, Nichan's awake. Are you okay, Nezuko? You really never should have headbutt this boy. And yeah, like I thought, he's the only one awake. Although we do got that going on. Yeah, this is probably a weird thing to wake up to. This is like, how long was I out? That demon art, blood art thing. Yeah. If only you smelled that earlier. May have made some difference. And I think the demon's just still on the train. Like, on the train. Man, how long have they been like that? And that person's gotta be dead at this point, right? I'll burn everyone on each and I'll do great. Yeah, Zenitsu, Tanjiro. If anything, Zenitsu has more reason to wake up than Tanjiro does, because Zenitsu still technically has a Nezuko in real life. It's not like his wife or anything, but unlike Tanjiro, who all the people he dreamed about are just all dead. So. Oh god. They used to try to kill you. Well, not like literally magically, but yeah, kinda. Man, that crazy look in her face. Okay, we are suddenly outnumbered. Not that they're much of a threat, but... I don't sleep in. Or whatever. Yeah. So maybe that's what... It's okay. Gotcha. People with not much to lose. Useful as tools. If you dangle some hope in front of them for a better life, for a chance at a life. Still horrible to do. Yeah, I mean, I said they weren't much of a threat, and that's kind of what I meant. Like, they're just regular people. He's a demon slayer. Oh, God. I never get used to seeing that visual. Understandably, you know. Little Nezuko. That was such a cool visual, I'm glad we got to see it again. Just the way it opens up, it just looks so good. Tanjiro's such a good boy. His soul can cleanse people. Okay, routes. Almost halfway through. But yeah, I couldn't remember before they gave us specifics on why they were obeying the demon. I know they said stuff about dreams and stuff like that. I couldn't remember if they gave anything specific, but this kind of cleared that up for me. At least you're awake, because more than I can say about most of the cast right now. Let's get on that train, let's go full Hollywood action movie. It'll be great. Tiny Nezuko gives me life. I still think fondly about that time in the Spider arc, where Nezuko was running away from one of the two butterfly girls, and she like shrunk down and then just like ran away. That's still one of my favorite memories of this whole show. No. He's such a creepy looking demon. Like a lot of demons in the show have looked like scary, right? He just looks creepy, like you don't want to be anywhere near him. Well, sure, but it was still just a dream. While his real friends were in danger. And he was in danger. Please just stab this guy. That's all I ask, Tanjiro. Tanjiro, stab. He's got the veins going. I mean, so does he, but they don't look cool on him. That man's dying. You could at least not do that. You'd know what he wants that to be the last thing they see as they die. They're demon slayers, so I think you got what happens a little bit backwards. They slay him, is what I'm saying. Remote art. I could use that. I'm always losing my remote. Are you getting all Matrixy on me? I mean, part of it's protagonist plot armor. Part of it's Emoto power. Oh, that look. Yeah, he is not happy. You just now noticed that. Please don't zoom in on his mouth like that. So he has heard of him. Because I know Muzen described Tanjiro before as the boy with the whatever on his ears. I feel like that's not going to work out for you, but I guess even demons have dreams. And it's a demon slayer's job to end them. Of course he's gonna fight back. Do you have any, like, actual attacks and not, like, day rape attacks? Come on, Tanjiro, stay awake! Like, you really don't want to fall asleep on the top of a moving train. Yeah, man, Tanjiro. What a one-trick pony. No! Cut off that hand. Because he's already slept enough. Off with his head. Ah, almost. You were so close. But I have a camera work in this battle. Oh, he looks like he's almost... I didn't like the look in his eyes. He's definitely fighting to stay conscious now. But I feel like he'll manage, yeah. And he's got it. This is not okay. Oh, this is so not okay. Oh God. Really? Just kind of taking his biggest regret and just twisting it, and that there would not just he could not show him a worse nightmare than this. Yeah, just kill him, please. Yeah, I was about to say, deep down he knows they would never say that. Maybe we'll actually do it this time. Take down his head and then stab it a few times. Well, we're... Oh, that was cool. Ever since the spider failed, you know, when he failed to kill the spider head, like he detached it himself, fake out, I'm always nervous about a cut to that actually working. But hopefully that did it. Yeah, that's why I'm worried. I didn't think about that. I'll say that he was who I was referring to. Thank you. Oh God. I think that's a gunk we see in the one shot of the opening. Oh my. I did not think he could get any creepier looking. I was proven wrong. Please stop wiggling like that. Jesus Christ. So that's your loophole, okay. I was about to say, did you become the train? Oh god. Mugen train. That means they're all inside of him. I feel like this is cheating. So where's the head then? Like, because it just looks like his head, right? It's been a long time since I've been this disturbed by an enemy in anime. But with the voice and the body and the wiggling animation and everything just combined so well to just be absolutely gut-wrenchingly disturbing for me. I'm so glad you left. I wasn't sure how much more that I could handle. Even Nezuko's inside of him, I'm not okay with that. Could just like stab random parts of the train and... Okay, go Inosuke. No, it was actually foreshadowed. Like, you know, Inosuke, before anyone else wanted the train to be his enemy, wanted to attack it. My boy, you know, Inosuke, he knew the whole time. Like, you know, instinctually. Let's go. Yeah, that's the shot I meant from the opening. We see the guts around. And yeah, did half an episode go by that quickly? Damn, the second half went by so much quicker than the first half. I was just getting hyped too. Drink some water. Just Inosuke. I'm so glad he does that in the ED. Right. Dongurimaru? Yeah, I definitely understand that. I don't really think about it, but yeah, we hadn't really seen much of his bird. But yeah, if I was his bird, I wouldn't want to get too close. Tanjiro! Move forward. Okay. I mean, a train is always moving forward, but yeah. Okay, anyway, that was the 4th episode of Mugen Train, which was called Insult. Right? And, yeah, I think that's mostly referring to the demon towards Tanjiro, right? In various ways insults him. I mean, for one thing, he doesn't seem to have a high opinion of humans to begin with. And we also have him just, like, showing Tanjiro the worst possible nightmare you could possibly show him. And he did not appreciate that one bit. Not one bit. So, we got a cool scene of Tanjiro cutting off his head, but as usual, it can't be that simple, and as it turns out, the whole train is his body, right? Which, you know, a smart person probably may have been able to guess that. It's like I said, we had the show is the arc is called Mugen Train, right? And you could say, well, they're on the train, so that's a good enough reason for it to be called Mugen Train, and it probably is, but it's an even better reason to call it Mugen Train if the Mugen Train is literally the bad guy of the arc, right? So, yeah, just adding more and more reasons to put the emphasis on Mugen Train, which it's definitely done a lot. So, yeah, now we have a giant train to battle. I'm still not sure exactly how he win against it, because you defeat a demon by either cutting off its head or exposing it to sunlight, right? Those are the two ways. Or you piss off their head honcho. Right. So I'm curious, like, for one thing, if you fuse with the train, does that mean once it becomes daylight, the train, as long as it's not, like, indoors, he just dies? Maybe we just hold off until the sun comes out and then suddenly the train evaporates and we win. I don't think that's how it's going to end, but it could. Because I'm not sure exactly which part of the train counts as the head. I guess it could be the front car. Just decouple it. I don't know. I'm so not sure how the mechanics of the demon train hybrid works exactly. But our characters are going to have to think on their feet and figure that one out. So, more power to them. And yeah, we also got to see everyone else's spiritual core this episode. Like, Inosuke's was the cave, right? Because we saw that before. His dream was in the cave and stuff, and everyone being all silly, right? So that poor girl did not know she was getting herself into when she went into Inosuke's spiritual core. I don't think she was too welcome there. But was it better or worse than Zenitsu's? Because Zenitsu was like this dark, creepy place, and Zenitsu is not very welcoming of just some random dude invading his dream space. He was not given a warm welcome at all. Like I said, if the girl went into Zenitsu's dream, would have been a very different scenario. Yet the guy was screwed either way, because even if he traded places with her and went into Inosuke's dream, Inosuke is still going to be violent and rough regardless, right? Try to eat him, probably. But the only one that got lucky was a guy with tuberculosis. I don't know how to pronounce that. The guy that went to Tanjiro's dream and got to be cleansed by good boy Tanjiro's good boy aura, Like, that's always been who Tanjiro is, right? So it makes sense that when you get to his deepest core, that amount of lights, whatever you want to call it, will have an effect on you. Especially because these people, the kids that are working for the demon, they're not bad people. I never really thought they were. It was always pretty clear that they were just vulnerable people that had a carrot, whatever you want to call it, dangle in front of them. Because I think it was implied they all have pretty terrible health stuff wrong with them, or they're not going to live a very long, happy, healthy life. And the demon kind of probably promised them that he would make them into demons if they did what he wanted, right? Because you've had some precedent for that in the show, where somebody with health issues became a demon to continue living. With the doctor and the boy, I don't remember either of their names, but the female doctor that Tanjiro was like collecting blood for, the one that was trying to help Nezuko, right? And her boy that she has with her, right? He was helped by becoming a demon. So I figured similar concept we're kind of offering to them to have them work for him. Right? So not bad people, but still they're the enemy to Tanjiro, so I had to knock them out without killing them. Kind of how you have to do things if you're a good boy Tanjiro. So it just was funny. I wish I could find that line again. I want to look at it word for word. Yeah, it's right by here. You may have tuberculosis or whatever, but if you don't do your job, just a phrase of that. You may have some horrible disease or whatever, but get shit done, boy. Like, I don't know, just it kind of, I got a little bit of a chuckle out of that. Yeah, as horrible as it was, but yeah, then Tanjiro is knocking them all out because they're a bunch of small fry. They're literal kids that no actual weapons training, no special sword, right? No experience battling demons, no year plus 2 year whatever training arc. Like, they're just here, have a knife, go do stuff. Like, they were not a worthy opponent for Tanjiro is what I was trying to say. But yeah, also Nezuko doing her job burning ropes. I appreciate her contribution to the battle. But yeah, I've made it no secret, but I really don't care for our demon friend here one little bit. Like, he's just so creepy, not at all likable. There seems to be no ounce of goodness to him, right? Like, I mean, I know that's how it usually is with demons until they're about to die, and then you get their life story, and, you know, the author's like, feel, you know, they weren't always a demon, they weren't always bad, don't you feel for them? Like, Kimetsu no Yaiba usually does that with its characters, but it'll maybe do that with this character too, but as of now, we have not seen anything of the sort, and so I don't like him one bit. But just, yeah, right now I don't care for him one bit. And it got so much worse when he just became a talking head on a big 3D animated meaty Leviathan abomination. I don't know what you want to call it, but the way it's constantly just kind of like idle animationing around and stuff, I hate it. I hate it so much. I just, burn it with fire has never been such a thing that I felt until now. And luckily we have a Hashira who specializes in fire, so we may just get the burn it with fire satisfying conclusion to this arc. I hope so. I want to see this whole train just burning down. I want to see this demon crying and sad as we see his backstory, and I just laugh at him and his tragic backstory that he probably has, and it'll be great. But yeah, just when he showed the nightmare, Tanjiro's family covered in blood, blaming him for everything, throwing cups at his face. Any chance that he had of any chance he had of me having any sympathy for him pretty much went out the window at that point. So, because I was already on board with stabbing him before that. So after we had that, just nope. So not okay. So yeah, I already hated him as much as I could before he became a creepy thingy. So you can imagine the sheer height of not liking him I was at by the end of the episode. It was pretty high. If it was a thermometer, it would have done that cartoon thing where it blows its top, you know, and leaks the fluid all out. If you know what I'm referring to. Anyway, that's probably enough rambling about the episode. I think I got all my thoughts. I think I got all my thoughts out as much as I'm going to do that. So, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, I hope you click the like button, subscribe, support me on Patreon, maybe leave a comment, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.